Imagine breaking your leg in 30,000 BC. No hospitals, no pain mids, and a saber-toothed cat lurking outside your cave.
For a long time, historians believed a major injury back then was an automatic death sentence. If you couldn't run or hunt, you were dead weight to the tribe, right? Well, fossil evidence proves we were completely wrong. Archaeologists have found ancient skeletons with fully healed broken femurs, severe skull fractures, and even successful amputations. How did cavemen survive deadly infections and brutal injuries before modern medicine was even a concept?
Welcome to the Writings to the Surprising History of Prehistoric Medicine, Primitive Surgery, and Stone Age Apothecaries.
Rule number 1 of Stone Age survival: broken bones happen all the time when you're wrestling mammoths. To heal a broken limb, you need 2 things: immobilizing the bone and months of rest. Ancient tribes created the world's first casts using clay, mud, and wooden splints bound with animal sinew. But a cast is useless if your tribe abandons you. This proves empathy was an evolutionary survival strategy. Caring for an injured person meant less food for hunters, yet tribes carried their wounded for hundreds of miles. Fossilized bones show individuals who survived severe trauma and lived for decades after fully recovering.
Now, what about internal sickness, infections, and open wounds? Long before penicillin, nature was the pharmacy. Neanderthal dental calculus, fossilized teeth gunk, revealed something shocking in 2017. A Neanderthal with an excruciating dental abscess was found to have eaten poplar bark containing salicylic acid, the active ingredient in aspirin. Even crazier, they also consumed penicillium mold, meaning they were using natural antibiotics 40,000 years earlier. How did they know which plants healed and which plants were instant poison? Trial, error, and watching animals. Sick animals routinely eat specific clay, bark, and weeds to purge toxins or parasites.
When herbs weren't enough, ancient humans turned to radical surgery. And the most famous procedure was trepanation.
Yes, that means scraping or drilling a literal hole directly into a living person's skull. Why on earth would anyone do this? To treat head trauma, severe migraines, or release evil spirits causing seizures? You'd think everyone died instantly from brain infections, but bone regrowth proved survival rates were over 70%. In 2020, archaeologists in Borneo discovered a 31,000-year-old skeleton missing its lower left leg.
The bone cut was clean, precise, and completely healed, proving Stone Age surgeons performed successful limb amputations thousands of years earlier than we thought. Now, how did they stop massive bleeding and keep open wounds from rotting in a dirty cave? They used one of nature's greatest antiseptics: raw honey and wood ash. Honey creates a natural barrier, draws out moisture, and produces hydrogen peroxide, killing bacteria instantly. And for closing deep cuts, some indigenous cultures use giant army ants. The ant's mandibles act like biological staples, sealing the wound shut until it heals naturally. Here's a bizarre twist. Ancient hunter-gatherers actually had better teeth than early farmers. Before agriculture introduced daily carbohydrates and processed sugars, cavities were surprisingly rare. When toothaches did happen, early humans drilled out cavities using micro-flint tools as early as 14,000 years ago. So, prehistoric medicine wasn't just magic spells and wishful thinking. It was a brutal, highly adaptive system of trial, observation, and deep community care. Without their willingness to experiment with moldy bread, hot clay, and skull drills,
human survival wouldn't have made it this far.
Next time you take an aspirin or a Band-Aid, thank thee take ancient aspirin or put on a Band-Aid. Thank the ancient hunter-gatherers who tested it first. Which prehistoric medical trick blew your mind the most? Was it ant staples or brain surgery? Can you believe this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more deep survival breakdowns. Check out these other videos on ancient human survival on screen now. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and see you in the next episode.